Welcome back to What Arty Noobs for General Disturbance. This is the M53 M55, the Tier 9 American SPG. This one's located on the east spawn of Outpost under the command of StuInTokyo.
Move out.
And I think Stu happens to be Canadian, because he has the maple leaf on his vehicle. Game on. Yes, 3 games in a row, all M53, M55 replays. Well, why not? It's actually quite a good tank. Well, very good Arty, actually, to be specific. Okay, he's going to aim over to the south. And yes, we've got an enemy tank making his way into the castle grounds. Oh, didn't last very long, that one. Was actually taken out in the end by our Barask, who managed to get a nice little shot on from that first hill with the tree line. Okay, another target's turned up, and this time it's a Cobra. Rounds out. Lands alongside him for 285. That's a tier 9 game with tier 8 tanks in it. We saw our partner there was an M40, M43. Most of the guys who went to the north haven't come across anyone except a bunch of tanks right at the other end of the castle. And in fact, it looks to me like the enemy hasn't really deployed to protect the northern town. Well, that Bisonte died to a Progetto, and now it looks like virtually all of the enemy heavy tanks have actually gone just to the end of the castle. And, well, we're looking to see if we can get shots on them. There's the Toro. The Tiger 2 actually went to the south. The Bisonte went to the south, of course, as well. So it wasn't all of the heavy tanks. But I can't help but question their deployment, because I think it's actually a fairly weak deployment. Okay, the reticule styled round, and we've got the Barask, who's sitting there mostly immobile, and rounds out. Well, he did move, and the shell looked as if it landed a little short of the target, but I reckon it would have splashed him quite a bit. He's following his teammates to actually A, get their protection, and B, get closer to the enemy. Okay, that Barask is there. Trying to anticipate where the guy would actually go. A lot of the time, Arty players do make a lot of hit points simply by correctly predicting what the enemy's going to do next. Rounds out. That landed right next door to the Tiger 2. You can see he's stunned and he's lost hit points. He drives straight into a Strid, who's not very happy about that, because he's just kind of been pushed off his position by somebody who's reversing on autopilot. Tiger 2 is pulling back so much, it looks like he's decided to go elsewhere. Now, maybe a kill shot here? Maybe. Rounds out. Yep, that's a kill. A blind kill at that. You can see the strip took a hit on the corner as well, on his forward quarter. They've got an E50 here, and he's showing his rear to us, not realizing that we've moved so far around the map now that even if he's sitting on that corner, he's still in danger. We just took out our TNH 105 1000, but in a second or so, he's about to go back to the garage. Rounds out. That's a kill.
Enemy vehicle destroyed.
So that's 2 kills now for Stu. Two blind kills, actually, because again the target disappeared just as he was firing. and he got another kill. Now we've got the strip here. He's very low on hit points. He's relocating at the moment. He's also very low, but he's stopped and he's changing position again, moving forward. Okay, he's a potential kill. Rounds out. Yep, splash kill. 3 kills now for Stu. He's racking them up. I see a Cobra in the distance, and he's fairly low on hit points, but this CDA 105 is even lower. And in fact, the DZT takes the kill there. We're 2 up on the enemy, and our team are actually getting kind of excited. They're pushing forward. Okay, we've got a couple of enemy tanks in the rear. Fire around at the SU-130, and he got another kill. SU-130s have got no armor whatsoever, and he just put a round into the SU-130 PM, and that's another one. So 4 kills now for StuInTokyo. Now he thinks there's a sharp future for, and there is. He's just been spotted. He's down to 601. He's not a kill shot now, but he's enough for a splash.
That was close.
And he actually got some stun. Right, the 212A just got taken out.
Stop your advance.
But looking from the direction where the 212A's shell came from, I suspect that that guy is a little further to the south. So, say the 212A. Actually, it wasn't the 212A. The enemy Arty's the 212A. Even the M40, M43 is now starting to join us for a bit of fun at the end. Seeing where the direction of the shell came from, I suspect that the enemy RT is now in C1 or D1. He's actually moved closer to the water. Oh, he's not actually. He's a bit closer than that. Maybe J1. Could see the tracer coming out from the enemy RT. They do have 2 as well, the M40, M43. So it's possible that one of them is in J1. The other one might be further north. Well, that's not good, because the enemy Barras just killed our DCT-159, and he's up in the castle grounds. Very difficult for us to get a shot over there. You can only shoot through the gates, actually, and unfortunately, we lost sight of him too early. Now, enemy RT has been found, and in fact, they're both together in the same area, which is surprising. Probably victims of that suggestion to use the side-by-side. The only people who want you to stay side-by-side are actually the people who want a quick kill, a quick Vespucci's medal. Now, we did get spotted there. But it is the enemy Barras. We're going to try and hit the 212. And that's his 5th kill in the game, so he could be on for a Top Gun. Unfortunately, we just lost the Scorpion. And now there's only 2 RTs left on our team. But the enemy team has got that Barask, and they've got an RT. So it's 2 on 2. But now we're waiting for the enemy to turn up. We're not loaded yet. But that doesn't matter, because we can... Oh, here he comes. Now, can we get a kill? The M40, M43 gets the kill, but we're now loaded, and the M43 round the corner, if he fires, he's got a long reload, probably aiming. And he fires, and he misses. And now he's bait because we can just drive up to him and do that. Well played, Stu. That was a good end to the game. Here's the end of battle stats, and that was a second class tanker for StuInTokyo in the M53 M55. He managed to get a counter battery fire medal because he took out the 212A and then the M40 M43. He also got a bruiser medal for getting at least 5 critical hits. In fact, he got 9. And he got a top gun when he killed the M40 M43. That was his 6th kill, and he was going through the enemy at a very fast rate. I think thanks to the fact that he was so close to the enemy, every time he fired, there wasn't a delay between him firing and the shell arriving, so the enemy couldn't take any avoiding action. The shell was almost arriving as soon as they knew that one was inbound. So, it's win 8 in that one, 2,653, which is Unicum standard. Let's have a look at team score. Well, we can see that the highest damage in the game went to the DZT-159 on our team, who got 4,064 hit points of damage. That guy got a Confederate. Second highest damage went to the Toro on the enemy team with 3,000. Oh, actually, no, sorry, I'm wrong. It's the other DDT on our team who got 3,297. And the third highest was the Toro on the enemy team with 3,236. We can see that Stu actually picked up 2,241 hit points of damage and, of course, got the top gun. But, of course, he got the last kill of the game. And there is the M40, M43 on our team who got slightly better, 2,598. But he was still beaten by, let's have a look, 3 members of the enemy team, 2 on his own. Puts him in 6th place and puts Stu in 7th because, of course, he was beaten by, let's have a look. Yep, 3 on the enemy team, 3 on his own team, and there's Stu. But when it came to kills, Stu was top. He got 6 kills in the game. 2 kills went to the DZT-159, the Barask on our team. The Barask picked up a patrol duty, and there's the DZT's Confederate. And on the enemy team, their ISU-152K, their 212A, and their E50, or E50, I should say, actually got 2 kills, along with their Barask. So 4 players were good players on the enemy team, but of course, it was Stu's team that was better in the end. When it came to base XP, we can see he's in 3rd place because the Barask managed 1,149, the DZT managed 1,044, and they were the only 2 managed to get over 1,000 base, but Stu was close behind with 910. He fired 11 rounds, got 4 direct hits on the enemy, 2 penetrating shots, 6 splash. Well, one of those penetrating shots would have been the last one because, of course, that was a very close range. 25 hit points is all he got for it, but it was a kill shot, and he waited until the M40, M43 took his swing at our teammate and missed, and that just gave him the easy drive up and shoot them in the face kill, which is always enjoyable. One of the other penetrating shots, of course, was the SU-130 PM. As I said, very little armor on those things. Whenever you see them, they're an easy kill if you can get the shell to touch them, because then you get a penetrating shot and probably a high roll, which will be enough, or a roll which will be enough to wipe them out. In this case, it did work. So going back to details, 9 splashes, 2,241 hit points in total, but 2,098 of that was at close range, more than 300 meters rather, the other being the close range shot on the M40. He did receive 1 hit. It was a penetrating shot. That was from the Barask. And 9 enemy vehicles were damaged, 6 were killed, 436 hit points of stun assist off 5 stuns. On a premium count, he actually made a profit of 18,130 credits from the game, and he also picked up 25 bonds for a mission achievement and 7,507 experience points as well for that game, including a mission completion of 5,460. So, really good game by Stu. Again, another game where the player has used his W key to move forward, but in this case has actually gone Rambo and actually got so close to the enemy that they can shoot them manually with a shotgun. And it was a fun end to this game. 2 versus 2. The enemy had a Barask, but our team had, of course, a player who could shoot that Barask and blow him away. just like Angelina did in her game. Hope you enjoyed this one. If you did, please give this video a like, do subscribe to our channel, leave a little comment down below because it feeds the algorithm, and thank you for watching.